Hi there and welcome to another session of Accountancy for the 12th Standard with me Vishwanath sir. We shall continue from where we last left off and we are with the financial statements of a company. So today again we'll go ahead with mastering the major heads and the subheadings, whereby which we will gain mastery over the whole thing and it will become easier for you for the chapters ahead. Okay, so we'll take up a few items again and we'll see that it goes into our head thoroughly. Using under which major headings will the following items come in the balance sheet as per the Schedule 3 Part 1 of the Companies Act 2013. Loans provided repayable on demand. Okay, so this is short term, so it will come under current assets. We have provided a loan, so we are supposed to receive it. Second is goodwill. Goodwill is a non-current asset, tangible. Under that it comes as a fixed tangible. Copyrights, again it's the same, non-current assets. Loose tools, it will come under current assets. Checks, it will again come under current assets. General reserve, it will come under shareholders funds. Stock of finished goods, again stock is a current asset. 9% debentures repayable after 3 years, so this becomes a non-current liability because it is exceeding for more than 1 year. Okay, we go further and sort out some more things. Number 1, the net loss shown by the statement of profit and loss. So you are supposed to tell the major head and also the subheading. Okay, net loss you can tell shareholders funds, and subhead you can tell reserves and surplus. Okay, it comes under reserves and surplus. Capital redemption reserve, but when it comes in when this net loss comes in reserves and surplus, it should be shown as a negative because it is a loss. Capital redemption reserve, shareholders funds, and again reserves and surplus. Bonds, non-current liabilities, long-term borrowings. Loans repayable on demand, since it's short term, you can take it as current liabilities and short-term borrowings. Unpaid dividend, again this is the current liabilities and it will come under other current liabilities. Building asset, a fixed asset, so it comes under non-current assets and then it will come under fixed assets, tangible. Trademarks, again non-current assets, fixed assets but intangible. Raw materials, current assets, and it will come under inventories. Inventories is another word for stock. Okay, so we finish with this. We go ahead to the next part of questions. Bank overdraft. The major heading will be current liability and it will come under short-term borrowings. Checks in hand, current assets, cash and cash equivalent. Loose tool, current assets, inventories. Long-term provision, non-current liabilities and long-term provisions. Okay, so this is just repeating these 4 items again. A bank overdraft, it will come under current liabilities. Short-term borrowings, checks in hand will come as a current assets in cash and cash equivalent. Loose tools, current assets under inventories. Long-term provisions, non-current liability, and again it falls under long-term provisions. Okay. From here we go slightly ahead to the next set of questions. Long-term loans, non-current liabilities, long-term borrowings. Calls in advance, current liabilities in other current liabilities. Trademarks, it is a non-current asset and it will come under fixed intangible because we cannot touch it. Drafts in hands, it's like check, so it will come as a current asset and under current asset it will come in cash and cash equivalent. Just repeating these 4 items again. It's a 2015 compartment paper question outside Delhi. Long-term loans, non-current liabilities, and it comes under long-term borrowings. Calls in advance, current liabilities, other current liabilities. Trademarks, it will come under non-current assets and it will come under fixed intangible assets because it's a intangible asset, it's not a fictitious asset, it's something which we cannot touch. Drafts in hand, current assets, cash and cash equivalent. Okay, let's go to the next set of questions. Patents, it comes under fixed assets, fixed intangible. Patents, fixed intangible. Unpaid dividend, other current liabilities. We are looking at the subheads only here. They have asked for the subheads. Calls in advance, other current liabilities. Checks in hand, cash and cash equivalent. Bills payable, that will be trade payables. Office equipment, fixed assets tangible. General reserve, reserves and surplus. The main heading of course would be shareholders funds. Public deposit, long term borrowing. Public deposits will be long term borrowing. Okay, so let's just have a quick recap about these items. Patents, fixed assets, intangible. Unpaid dividend, other current liabilities. Calls in advance, other current liabilities. Checks in hand, cash and cash equivalent. Bills payable, trade payables. Office equipment, fixed assets tangible. General reserves, reserve and surplus. And public deposit comes under long term borrowing. Okay, so we go slightly ahead from here. Okay, now we go to the next set of questions. First is prepaid insurance. So it is current assets, other current assets. Okay, the major head is current assets, the subhead is other current assets. Investments in debentures. Okay, this is a non-current asset. Investment in debentures is a non-current asset and it will come, the subhead will be non-current investments. Calls in arrears, shareholders funds, okay, and it will be written in notes to accounts on the share capital under subscribed capital because that much amount we are not getting. Unpaid dividend, current liabilities, other current liabilities. Capital reserve, shareholders funds, and it will come under reserves and surplus. Loose tools, current assets, inventories. Capital work in progress, non-current assets, and it will come under fixed assets later in a subheading under capital work in progress. Patents developed by the company, so this is also non-current assets. It's also fixed assets, intangible assets under development. So this is also in the process of coming up. So it comes under fixed assets, intangible assets under constructions. Okay, just repeating these items again. Prepaid insurance is a current asset and it will come under other current assets as a subheading. Investment in debentures is a non-current asset and it will come under non-current investments. Calls in arrears, shareholders funds, it will be deducted from subscribed capital. You have to show it as a note below. Unpaid dividend, current liabilities, other current liabilities. Capital reserve, reserve usually says reserves and surplus, but what is the major heading? The major heading is shareholders funds and the subheading is reserves and surplus. Then loose tools comes under current assets. Inventories will be the subheading. Capital work in progress, non-current assets. Fixed assets, capital work in progress, while as patents developed by the company will be a non-current assets and it will come under intangible assets under development. Okay, so let's go to the next set of questions. Interest accrued and due on debentures. Okay, so this we have to pay. So it is a current liability, other current liability. Loose tools, it is a current asset and it will come under inventories. accrued interest on calls in advance. Okay, so this is the current liability, other current liabilities. Interest dues on calls in arrear. Okay, that is current assets, other current, under other current asset. Trademarks comes under, it comes under fixed asset, it comes under non-current assets, fixed assets, intangible. Premium on redemption, non-current liability, other long-term liabilities. Plant and machinery, non-current assets, it comes under fixed tangible assets, while as patents again is a non-current asset, it comes under fixed intangible assets. Okay, so our main aim is to know all these items properly so that we are able to bifurcate it very easily and it will be useful in some chapters ahead. Okay, please revise whatever we have done. Thank you so much. This is Vishwanath sir signing off.